What women notice in older men has very little to do with expensive watches, luxury cars, or try to impress with money. And surprisingly, it's not even about gray hair. Many men still believe attraction is mostly built on looks or financial success, but they completely overlook something much deeper. Women often respond to qualities that can't be bought or easily imitated. They notice emotional maturity, life experience, and a quiet confidence that develops over time. There's a certain kind of presence some older men carry, and it leaves a far stronger impression than appearance alone ever could. A lot of people assume older men attract women because of status, fancy lifestyles, or surface-level success. But if you truly observe how women react emotionally, not just what they say, you begin to realize the truth is more complex. What women often notice first is a man's energy, the way he enters a room, the calmness in his behavior, the steadiness in his reactions. That type of energy cannot be fake for long because it comes from a man's relationship with himself. It comes from experience, self-awareness, emotional growth, and the lessons life forces a person to learn through struggle, disappointment, responsibility, and resilience. One of the strongest qualities women notice in older men is emotional calmness. It's almost invisible, yet deeply felt. Men who have been through difficult experiences and learn from them often develop a quiet composure. They don't panic easily. They don't create unnecessary drama. And women naturally feel drawn toward that emotional stability. In uncomfortable situations, many younger men react with tension or try too hard to regain control. An older man usually responds differently. He pauses. He thinks. He handles the moment without emotional chaos because life has already shown him challenges far bigger than the current situation. That calm response silently communicates confidence, control, and inner security. This kind of emotional steadiness matters more than most men realize. Women may not always consciously analyze it, but emotionally they feel it. A calm man creates a sense of safety and groundedness. His energy feels stable instead of unpredictable. And in a world where many people constantly react impulsively, emotional control becomes extremely attractive. It signals maturity without needing words. The reason some older men naturally develop this quality is because emotional stability is built through experience. It doesn't appear overnight. Psychology often describes this as emotional regulation, the ability to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Reacting means your emotions immediately control your behavior. Responding means you recognize your emotions but consciously choose your actions. That small difference changes everything in how a person is perceived. Many men wonder whether emotional stability is something people are simply born with, but the truth is it can absolutely be developed. It requires honest self-reflection, patience, and discipline. A man becomes emotionally mature when he stops blaming the world for every frustration and begins understanding his own reactions. Over time, he develops perspective. He becomes calmer, more centered, and less desperate to prove himself. Ironically, that quiet self-control often becomes far more attractive than physical appearance, money, or status ever could.